Hey guys, Curtis the Urban Farmer here. Welcome to Winter Wonderland. This is a proper Canadian winter, and today I'm going to talk to you about another winter vegetable. Last time we talked about kale. We're going to talk about spinach right now. So I'm going to go into my high tunnel here. It's unheated. This is just a really simple polytunnel steel frame. It's built from a kit. Anyways, today we're going to talk about this guy here, spinach. Actually, there's a variety of stuff in here. We'll talk about the rest of it another time. All of it is relatively cold tolerant. But this crop in particular is a consistent winner for me on my farm. And I've grown it every year, every winter since I've started. So I've grown spinach like this for 6 years. And it works. And the key is to establishing it in the fall. So if you want to have a winter crop like this, so right now we are just going into January, or I believe we are December 30th today, and this crop was planted the first week of October. So in the greenhouse, that was still more or less summer conditions, not hot summer, but very warm summer conditions until probably mid-month. So this crop was well on its way to being established 2 weeks from the time it was planted. And what happens at that point is the temperatures go down, but spinach actually does well. It grows well in cool temperatures. It's a shoulder season crop. I can't grow it in the summer, but it will continue to grow slowly into the winter. And even right now, it's just a little bit below freezing. It's still growing a little bit. I've cut this bed already 3 times. So it produces well into the winter. My marketing strategy with spinach is to have a lot of it planted to get me to Thanksgiving. And so I know Canadian Thanksgiving and American Thanksgiving are a little bit different, but the fundamental is the same. Is I will count backwards from Thanksgiving the average days to maturities for this crop. So spinach in the shoulder season is about, I would say, 40 days to get to ready to harvest. So I'll just count backwards from Thanksgiving, which for us in Canada is around the end of October, and I'll just count back and plant from that date. So that could be anywhere from late September to early October. And then I'll have a crop that's mature for the winter. So the key with this crop is it's not like summer crops where you need to keep planting and replanting to have a consistent production. The thing with winter farming is that it's all about establishing a bunch of stuff and letting it sit. Because once it gets to this point, it may be growing a little bit, like I said, but very, very little. Whereas in the spring, summer, or even early fall, you can plant a crop of greens, and 1 week to the next is drastically different. Because they're growing, and so you have to kind of time the way your crops are spaced out. So in a sense, winter farming is actually a lot more simple because it's about just establishing a bunch of crops and they're just sitting in the ground. And on this channel we'll get more into this stuff later on, but just spinach for now. You can just plant a bunch of beds at the same time and have them ready for Thanksgiving, and you're harvesting in succession. So you might harvest one bed 1 week, and then you'll harvest another bed the next week. And maybe by a month, the first one you harvested will be back to regenerate, and then you can cut it again. I'll be able to keep cutting these beds all the way until the spring. These will be producing until March, and then by then I'll have my other field production online, and then by this point I'll be replanting this greenhouse to some other greens, and then eventually replanting it into tomatoes for the summer. So I hope that helped. If you want to see more stuff like that, subscribe to this channel right now, and please like and share these with your friends. Okay, thanks for watching.